Hi everybody, my name's Paul Murphy and I've got a passion for hats. Since getting interested in hat restoration, I've also developed a liking for wanting to actually make my own hats. And of course, in making hats, you need a lot more equipment than just those pieces of equipment you need for restoration. And one of the things that you need is a good set of hat blocks. Now, I've decided that I want to do an open crown type production of new hats, which means that I can form the crown and form the indentations manually. So that means you need a block that's similar to this. So it's a straight at the sides, rounded at the top, and oval in its overall shape. Now, I bought this one off of an auction site, and it wasn't quite deep enough for me. It's about 15 centimeters and I wanted to extend it. So what I did was I took some 18mm ply, cut drew around the block and cut the oval, and then put some pegs in, dowling pegs into the oval here, and drilled some holes into the block. And of course, one can slot into the other, and it very conveniently extends the 15 centimeters by a further 18mm. So that's worked very well. And I thought it was time to go and talk to a block maker. And blocking is an art that, or block making is an art that is very limited in the number of people that are still doing it. And in fact, my inquiries led me to a company called boon&lane. Now, boon&lane has been going since the early 60s and is still in the same family as it was when it first started. Alan Davis and Steve Lane. I actually met Alan Davis, who's one of the partners in the business. I think the other one was on leave at the time, but I had a really good visit. It was unannounced. I did try and phone up the day before, but they have a very early start at 6 or 7 in the morning and work through to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And of course, as luck would have it, I tried and called them after 4 o'clock. Anyway, when I arrived, I was very well received and welcomed into their humble manufacturing abode. Now, what an experience. It's like stepping back 50 years in time. The place is absolutely covered in dust, sawdust, from the woodwork that they do. And what they still do is they make wooden blocks for relatively small production. They then make metal blocks with a gas device that can go underneath for relatively small to medium-sized production, perhaps when you're doing 50 or a couple of hundred hats. And then they had this device that they showed me, which was a gas-powered device where the bottom of the block is there, top here, you put the caplan in and it just comes down and it fires up and dries it out. And in fact, you can make a hat within 15 minutes using that device. It is a beast. Now, I'm not in the market for the beast. I'm in the market for some low volume wooden hat blocks. So Alan and I sat down, and the number of questions he asked me, well, I didn't realise just how much detail and how much work would need to be gone through to make a hat block. And from where I'm sat, these guys really know their business. And they're making blocks for people all around the world. Indeed, whilst I was there, they took a delivery from somebody in America. And I was shown, it was about 15 blocks that were being ordered by that one company. They've got a waiting list of somewhere between 2 and 3 months. And in fact, Alan was saying that because I only want 3 or 4 blocks, that he may well be able to squeeze that in between some of the bigger orders that he's got. So fingers crossed, he'll be able to do that. So I've ordered a 59, 60 and 61 sized block, or rather a block to be able to make hats for that size. And what I didn't realise, of course, was that the hat block isn't necessarily a 59 to do a 59. They're all the sizes and things that they take into consideration, which is partly why when you're buying a block and you're investing in something like this when you're making hats, that you need to go to somebody that has really been doing it for years and can add value. So whilst these blocks are more expensive than a lot of them that are on the market at the moment, I really do think that in my case, I'm happy to pay the extra money and invest in the boon&lane blocks. I'm going to post up a few photographs of the place, and you'll get a feel for it. But it's one hell of a history that they've got. They work with some fantastic brands, and well worth considering if you're in the market at any time. If you've got a passion for hats, keep watching the channel. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye.